I mean, it's 05, and we got lots of stuff today. All right. Let's rock and roll. We're 5 minutes past, and we got a full deck today. Got a lot of information to share.
Teacher voice.
I know. You want me to actually be louder, like louder than I already am?
All right. Let's get this thing started. See that type of teacher voice.
You actually telling me that I'm too quiet? Woo! That's a first, right? That's a first. All right. Who's got something good? Who's got something good to share? Somebody's got something good. Let's rock and roll. All right, Ms. LaDonna.
This is for people who say they don't do leases.
A little louder.
About 4 years ago, I drove all the way across town to do a lease to show one property. And as it turned out, she didn't like that one, but the people where she was renting from around the corner, they were willing to sell her the house, right? So I got her in that house. That went smoothly. A couple of years later, she's married. And now I've been to the wedding and everything. So the last week, she called and said, look, we need to sell that my house. We're gonna sell this house in Sienna, and we're building $1 million home in the back of Sienna.
Woo!
So just within a couple of years, just take care of the people, okay?
That's what it's all about.
Because every tenant or leaseor is a potential buyer. And in this case, a two-time seller and a buyer. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's awesome. That's how we do it. Inspiring. All right, who else has got something? Come on, guys. Don't be as gloomy as the weather. All right,
Hey,
Corinne.
Nimesh.
I got one new listing at KD.
Come and give us some details real quick. What's coming?
What?
Some details.
It's a duplex, but
Okay.
it's 340K
Okay.
and 1,900 square feet.
Okay.
But the lot size is very big, 7,000 plus.
Good schools.
7 lakes.
All right, a great investment property potentially. Awesome. Good deal. Did I hear something online?
Yes, Nimesh, it's Brandy.
Hey, Brandy, what you got?
Hey, it's not anything like super, well, it's not exciting at all, but it's just kind of a cautionary tale that I wanted to share with everybody. I did get an HAR lead on my listing in Richmond 2 days ago. And I called him, and the first thing he said was, I'm a pre-approved buyer, but my agent is out of town. And the fact that he led with that he's pre-approved kind of caught me off guard, because usually they don't start with that. And then I asked him to text me his agent's contact information, because I really don't mind showing, my job is to sell the house, but I want to confirm that they actually have an agent and then this is legit, right? And anyway, he never texted me the information. But when I'm still on the phone with him, I said, okay, well, let me just kind of check with my seller to see what's convenient for them, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, oh, it's not vacant. And then that's when the hairs on the back of my neck kind of stood up, and and it's clearly occupied, showing, the photos. And then anyway, long story short, he never did send me the realtor's information. I did follow up with him just to kind of, cross my T's and dot my I's, make sure, that he is a creep or he could be a legit buyer. And anyway, stopped responding with me. So just my cautionary tale is just to trust your gut, ask questions, don't jump in the car to go show people, just kind of do your due diligence, because I don't know where this could have led, but the fact that he was assuming it was a vacant home really kind of threw me off and made me kind of worry. So that's just my cautionary tale for today.
Yeah, thank you, Brandy. Thanks for that. Absolutely. That is definitely valuable information. So just be careful out there, be vigilant, be diligent about screening, especially when they don't have any representation.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandy.
Mhm.
All right, anybody else? One last time. Anything good? All right, Dave Rosenthal. Yeah, hold on, hang on. Take the mic so everybody can hear you.
I think it'd be very helpful for you guys to do a little presentation or something on how to do screening, what to look for, what not to look for. I think it would help everyone.
That's a great idea. We can also couple that with a safety class, maybe. Mike Wong is certified in that, so we can see if we can get that back on the calendar. Absolutely. Back on the
Well,
schedule.
and the mesh to, again, to add to that, and thanks for that comment, is, there, and I don't remember the name of the system, but isn't there some type of system that agents can put names and phone numbers in? I can't remember what it's called, but I believe it costs. Is there a way that we can get that, like, that we could all utilize that together to kind of pre-screen these people?
We can.
And
we
maybe
can
somebody there
definitely
knows
look
the
into
name of it.
something. We
Huh?
can definitely look into it. I don't know it off the top of my head either. I thought there was a central line for HAR to report this kind of stuff. But as far as the service goes, we can definitely look into that. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's, and maybe somebody in the office that's there in person or online knows, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but I've seen it on different Facebook pages that it's a service that realtors pay for, and I think it's only, it's pretty small, but you put in their name or phone number or whatever to see if there's, any red flags kind of come up. But I mean, it would be nice to have that service provided to us, through our office or through our MLS.
Yes, absolutely. We'll get to the bottom of the name of it. We'll definitely search for it and get that info, and then we can see what we can do about that.
Okay, thanks.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you, darling. All right. Anybody else? All right. We had one more.
Yes, I
Who's got the-
have
who's got the-
really good news. It's not real estate related, but I've been really busy, so I haven't been here a whole lot because my daughter's getting married next Saturday.
Awesome.
So February 25th.
That is
Exciting.
awesome. That's a fair point as a reminder. When we're asking you for bucket fills, guys, it's not just business related. What are some great things that are going on in your life? We absolutely want to know those. All right, what's up? Oh, goodness. All right, so time to move on. What's up, Chris? Share it.
All right, I was called out. I guess since the last time we met, my first listing is under contract. So
Oh, look at that. Take the listing sell the list. That's it. Oh, you're not going to throw in a jab about Sunday?
also the Chiefs won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. That was the reason. Not a big deal. That's where I thought he was coming in at. Bucket fills. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. We have a full day ahead. All right, so let's talk about some upcoming events real quick. Again, family reunion is this weekend. It's going to be in Anaheim. Some of us are going to be there. Lots of fun. All right, so it's our annual convention, right? So it's taking place starting on Saturday through next Tuesday. All right, so today at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a workshop called Work Smarter, Not Harder. All right, I'll give you some details on that in a second. February 20th on Monday, which is technically a holiday, we have a command boot camp. All right, lunch is going to be provided. On the 28th of February, we're going to do our office's version of Keller Williams Southwest version of Shift into Overthrive. March 3rd, Overthrive in Action with Marty Miller is going to be a workshop coming in. And on March 5th, Level Up Open House with Berna. Okay. All right, so let's break these down a little bit. Today at 1 o'clock with myself and ALC Tech Chair Tanya Nicholas, we're going to be doing Work Smarter, Not Harder. It is a smart plans workshop. So I really encourage you all to be in here, bring your laptops, bring your phones. And before you walk out of here, you're going to be top of mind with your contacts in your database. Okay. There's no point in having a good database if you're not connecting with them. You're going to be walking out with automated touches to your contacts in your database. Okay. So be here at 1 o'clock today, 1 to 2:30 right here in the training room. For those of you that are online, there's no Zoom on this right now. So if you can make it in because it's a hands-on workshop. Okay. Again, Norman is going to be having a command boot camp on Monday, the holiday Monday. It's an all-day thing from 9:30 in the morning to 4 o'clock. Lunch is going to be provided. Unless you're on Zoom, then it's BYOL. All right. In the training room and Zoom. All right. This Monday, holiday Monday. And here, I'll leave it up here for a second, is the QR code. Again, if you are going to become, please register so we know how many are going to be attending. Good deal? All right. We'll have it on the Facebook group. Shift into Overthrive. I'm going to be doing it on the 28th, Tuesday, the 28th of February. Okay. It's going to go over technology advancements. All right. How to navigate the technology with your sphere of influence, how to do open houses at a high level, and how to generate online leads. Okay. So I encourage you to be here. If you missed the regional event that was Shift into Overthrive that Jason Abrams did, I can't promise you I'll be as enthusiastic as Jason Abrams. He's an amazing storyteller, yet it's something you don't want to miss. I can't, no? Okay, all right. All right, and then we're gonna follow that up with the action plan, right? Once we go over that info, well, how are we gonna put it into action? Marty Miller is gonna join me, our Regional Director of Technology is gonna join me to do another workshop in-house called Overthrive in Action. Our tour date is how we have it, is March 3rd. It's Friday, March 3rd from 12 to 2. All right, so mark your calendars, be here for that. All right, something new we're putting into place is our ALC Minute. And so today, ALC member and education chair Israel Flores is going to come up and share some pictures.
Thank you. So my name is Israel Flores, guys. I am the AOC chair for education. So this is a quick little short segment, and this one's going to be a little self-serving for me because I'm looking for committee members to join my education committee. So what is the education committee? I think we do an awesome job here, if y'all would agree, on classes, courses, education, besides the Calibre. But how many people would be interested in, for example, a buyer workshop class? Like how to host a buyer workshop for lead generating. Would that be anybody be interested in that? Okay. What about like a DISC class, learning how different personalities, how to convert better with a high D versus a high I versus a high S personalities, right? So that's the kind of things that I'm looking forward to bringing to the office. I love it or list it classes to convert sellers. So all those kind of different classes beyond the basics, I guess. So I will leave these lying around the table, so you can scan this if you want to join the committee. So looking for about 8 to 10 people to join, and what we will do is brainstorm on ideas of other classes to bring to the market center, other people to bring into the market center, maybe not even real estate related, but they can share best business practices for us and help us grow. So it's not just about taking classes just for the sake of taking classes. And so you take a class, you're like, that was awesome. And then you took some notes and then you never put it into practice, right? So my intention is to provide you guys with additional classes that will help you learn, grow, but also earn some money, okay? I love to lead generate with education. So I think if that is a possibility for you guys. But again, learning how to do buyer workshops at a high level, with the market shift, we have to get a little creative, convert at a higher level, right? Learning how sellers, how a particular seller may react to your personality, how to mirror and match, all that kind of stuff. So we really have to start digging deeper into all that. Maybe you've never done a buyer workshop before. It might be something you might be interested in. Tara and I used to do those every quarter before COVID, and we would almost convert like 1 or 2 buyers from every single buyer workshop. So things like that hopefully get you guys not just learning more, but also putting things into practice. Sound good? Cool. So I'm gonna leave this kind of scattered around. There's a QR code on there. Just scan it and it'll have a sign-up genius if you're interested in joining the committee. Again, the committee is really to help come up with ideas and help facilitate some of these things. And then, and thank you for Chad for the idea of the AOC Minute. So we will have a different AOC member every week and to provide little tips and tricks for y'all. Cool. All right.
How often do you meet?
Oh, once a month. We'll meet once a month. And the first meeting, it's the 28th. I'm still figuring out a time. So we'll get back on that.
Good deal.
But
Thank
y'all
you,
scan
Israel.
it.
Appreciate you,
Cool.
buddy. Awesome. All right. Look out for more ALC Minutes every team meeting. All right, Greg, take it away.
How's everyone doing? Cool. How's everyone doing? Geez, all right, cool, awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Greg. I'm the marketing director here at the office. Today, I'm gonna share with you a couple of videos that I think would be great for you guys to share and also explore, learn more, see the culture of our office. So in 2022, we had like a really great year at the office. We grew in terms of agents. We supported over 15 different organizations throughout the Fort Bend County. A big part of the Keller Williams brand is family, community, and business. So we all are part of that in farming Fort Bend County. So this video is a recap of 2022, some of the events that we've organized, some of the outreach we've done in the community. As of course, some of our ALC also featured in the video. So take a look. Also, it's a really great video. We're gonna have it on a Facebook group. It's gonna be on our YouTube channel, and then we're also gonna have a link for you guys to actually download the actual video file. So if you want to upload it to your own Facebook group, your own YouTube channel, which we encourage you guys to create, you can do that as well. So that's the video, really, really powerful.
Can I add something?
Go ahead.
Could y'all do me a favor when you do put it out there? One, tag our office, but then two, say, come be part of our family. If you're interested in being a real estate agent, or if you're currently a real estate agent, come be part of our family.
Yep, cool.
Add that little portion, that call to action.
Yes, yep. In addition, you can share it in your newsletter. I mean, this is content for you guys to share as well. So it's for all of us to use. And on Friday, we had our awards breakfast. So I know many of you were there. We have a recap video of that. Once again, congratulations to all of our award-winning agents here in the office. I know you guys work really hard. So once again, a round of applause for that. But we're gonna have a recap video just highlighting the experience at the awards breakfast last Friday.
Well, we got a fantastic, fun-packed day, but before we begin, I wanted to highlight some things in our office that make us the #1 brokerage in Fort Bend County. Welcome to our 2022 awards. Let's get this show on the road. Great year ahead of us.
So that was a really, but once again, that's a really great video. Congratulations again to all our agents. That video is also gonna be posted on our YouTube channel, on Facebook. We're gonna have a file available for you guys to download it. So if you guys want to share that video as well, we're gonna have also more clips of various for individual agents who won awards. So that's gonna be come out available within the next few days. So once again, congratulations, and that's all I got for you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. All right, I got this new shirt, family reunion. Who's going? Just out of curiosity. All right, perfect. I love it. So I wanted to wear it for you guys. Look nice and spiffy. Wanted to invite everybody again. We're having drinks and dialing tonight. It's a lead gen opportunity from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. So what are we doing there though, right? I think everyone thinks, oh, we're just gonna go have some drinks and then leave, right? Well, we're coming out and we're getting together as a family, right? And we're lead generating. So if you're doing open houses, come on out, bring your open house stuff. Let's work on it. If you're doing sphere calls, come on out. Let's work on it. Let's make those calls. And we're gonna do it together, have fun. There's prizes, right? Everybody loves prizes, right? So come on out tonight, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and I'll see you guys there, okay? All right.
I thought he had one more slide, apologize.
I do.
Are we going into, oh, we are. They are put here. All right, let's do awards real quick. We can come back to it. Go, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought they were after my apologies.
Well, I guess in the theme of recognizing people who have done great things, we're just going to jump straight into awards. So we'll run through this very quickly. So our top listing units for January 2023, we have Robbie Yansky, Angela McDaniel, and Valanka Anto. Robbie Yansky having 4, second place Angela, and then Valanka with 3. They tied for second place. Congratulations. Our top listing units for our teams, we had Kimber V coming in 3rd place, so tied for 3rd place, Kimber V team and the Ambassador Real Estate Group with 2 units. Candace Warner, 2nd place with 3 units, and the DS team with 4. Congratulations.
Way to go.
Going along with that top listing units for 2023 are groups. Coming in 3rd place with 4 units, the SIA group, the BNP team with 2nd place with 5 units. And then finally on top with 7 units, the Audra O'Neill team. Congratulations. So of course, we're putting up those units and they have a specific volume. So our top listing volume for individuals with 5th place, Abish Sadwani. Sahar Khatib, 4th place, Robbie Yansky, 3rd place. It was very close for 2nd place, but Rachel beat him out. Rachel Brandon at 2nd place, and Elaine Hatton with $2 million in listing volume with 1st place. Congratulations. For our teams, we had 5th place, the Ambassador Real Estate Group, 4th place, Lapita DeCal, Kimber V team coming in 3rd place, Candace Warner team coming in 2nd place, and then the Diaz team coming in 1st place with 1.1 million in listing volume. Congratulations. Listing volume for our groups, 5th place, Home Coach Group, the 4th place, SIA Group, 3rd place, the Kathy Stubbs team, 2nd place, the BNP team, and then 1st place with a little over 2.8 million in listing volume, the Audra O'Neill team. Congratulations. In terms of top close units, you put them up, you're going to be closing them. So we had a 19-way tie for individuals, all listing 2. So we had congratulations, Anna Casillo, Angela Jackson, Anum Rahim, Brenda Brady, Debbie Zabela, Farah Momin, Heather Lowry, Imelda Pradahan, Jose Montiel, Kitty Valens, Nazdeen Danani, Rima Mahorta, Sahar Khatib, Shamsha Ali, Tanisha Foster, Veronica Collins, Wanda Pearson, Sharon Parker Butch Watterson. Congratulations. I love the mix of this because you had individual agents, absolutely, and some of them are dual career. So congratulations. For our teams, in terms of top closed units, we have in 4th place a 2-way tie, the Kimber V team and the Day team with 2 units, a 3-way tie for 3rd, a 2-way tie for 3rd place with the Ambassador Real Estate Group and the Investor Group, both having 3 units. The Candace Warner team had 4 units, and the Diaz team coming in with 13 units closed. Congratulations. Also in January, our top closed units for groups, we had a 2-way tie for 3rd place, the Audra O'Neill team and the Kathy Stubbs team. 2nd place with 9 units, the SIA group. And then 1st place, the BNP team with 11 closed units. Congratulations. Now looking at our adjusted close volume, that's very specific with adjusting it based on your commission split. So 5th place, Sahar Khatib, right at 1.2 million. 4th place, LaShambra Ewing. Mike Wong coming in 3rd place, Kitty Valance, 2nd place. And then Gloria Ilonchulu with a little over 2.5 million in adjusted close volume. Congratulations. Then our teams with adjusted close volume for January. In 5th place, the Day team. In 4th place, Kimber V team. In 3rd place, the Diaz team. We see you here. We know Ernest doesn't do anything. No, I'm just playing. In 2nd place, Candace Warner. And then in 1st place for our teams, the Investor Group at 1.2 million. Congratulations. Finally, for our groups, the top adjusted close volume for January 2023, we have the 5th place winner, the Kathy Stubbs team, 4th place, the Audra O'Neill team, 3rd place, the Baker team, SIA group pulling away at 2nd place, and the BNP team with 1.8 million in adjusted close volume is number 1. Congratulations. All right, let's celebrate our cappers. For this month was Tanya Nichols. Congratulations. Candace Warner, congratulations on capping. And then LaShambra Ewing, congratulations. First or just listed, congratulations on your first listing. We have Carl Suesta. Congratulations for your first listing. Great job. We definitely are glad to be in business with you. Elizabeth Augustine, congratulations on your first listing with our office. Lawrence Dupas, congratulations on your first listing with our office. So we know him as a buyer's agent. He's out here putting up his first listing. PJ, congratulations. All right, for congratulations on your first closing. We have Anna Segueran Juarez. Congratulations. Many more to come. Daniel Slayman, congratulations on your first closing. Lawrence Engel, congratulations on your first KW closing. And Ray Raimundo Ramirez, congratulations on your first closing. Definitely love celebrating those of you who choose to be in business with us. So here's our Kelliversaries, all with 1 year down in the bucket. We have Ada Kovic, Alicia Griffin, Faisal and Sakina Kamdar, Derek Lowe, Sharon Angie, Ellie Nguyen, and Karen Stovanik. Congratulations on 1 year. 2 years, Laura Atkinson, Zaida Benitez, Tahira Harrell, Vince Calaraco, Michael Lewis, Amanda Lee, Maurice Thomas, Michelle Torres. Congratulations. Coming in with 3 years, Tonyan Adiebo, Samuel Ayo, Bertie Cobb, Sonia Shernack, and our very own Greg St. Ford. He made 3 full years. All right, 4 years in, Jocelyn Lewis, Jane Friedman, Claudia Mirza, and David Rosenthal. Congratulations. 5 years, Don and Judah Vera, Karen Davis, Sahar Khatib, and Sufan Hashmani. 6 years in, Derek Sewall. 7 years, Huang Nguyen and Abish Sadwani. 8 years, Chris Lisak, I saw him earlier, and Lu Yu. 9 years in, Emily Shepard. 12 years, Bill Hennessy. 13 years, Christy Lamb. 4 years, Butch Watterson and LaShambra Ewing. 16 years, the man who hates his voice, Chad St. Jean. Clarification, he doesn't like it. He said he doesn't like it. He doesn't like hearing his voice with this video. Yet he talks a lot. I'm sorry, I'm playing. Okay, and then 17 years, Serena Chu. Thank you all for being in business with us. We appreciate you guys. And thank you all for celebrating with us for our January awards.
All right. Chad, you got to.
All right, one little announcement. Not my favorite announcement, but it is an announcement that you guys really need to pay attention to. We need to raise our office bill. This was discussed at our ALC meeting, and this is basically a pass-through cost with KWRI. They're charging us for our tech. It is always years and years and years. It's been at $25, and now it's being raised up to $50. And we got to figure out how to pass that cost along to you because we have no way to absorb it. Now, we didn't raise all the way. You're going to see a $19 increase. We've done some adjustment on 2 things. A little bit of the marketing that we have is going down a little bit, and we are changing our showing service to the home after, moving away from a showing time. So for you, is you can still use that feature. You can go to Showing Smart, which is provided by HAR, or you can use the home after, and we'll bring you guys up to speed. You won't see this on your February bill, but you will see this on moving forward. And it's a cost of doing business. For the last 10+ years, ours has been at $80, and we really just do not have a choice to move it through. So not the most exciting news to pass along. We are very competitive when it comes to the market. The other offices that I run in the Houston area, Signature and Central, will be right at the $99 mark. Most of our other KW offers will be well over $100. So not yay. Cost of doing business has changed, right? For you, you got to make, right? You go and spend this on a dinner. So just put it in perspective and get into Command, because it is a tool that will help you grow your business. If you were to go off and get any other technology, I don't care if it's Follow Up Boss and you're going to pay $60, $70 just to do it on your own. Questions? Fantastic. Go ahead, Namesh.
And I have to follow that up. All right, well, at least I've got ammunition to follow that up. All right, so let's rock and roll because obviously we had a lot of information packed in today. So my special guest today is Kitty Valence. Let's bring her up and she's going to focus, well, we're going to talk about her business, and her business focuses on connecting with your community. And so I wanted to have her come in. Well, please welcome Kitty Valence. Thanks for being here. Huh? Appreciate you. Awesome. All right, so let's just start off with, not many people know you yet in the office. It's only been a few months, right? So let's talk about, tell us about you. Who's Kitty Valence?
Well, my biggest role is I'm a mother of 4, and then a realtor, loving wife and realtor. I've been a realtor since 2005, moved to the Sugar Land area in 1991. I was in high school and graduated from Clements High School in 1993 and never thought my children would be attending the same high school, but it is a great place to live. So, and from there, I went to A&M and got a degree in MIS, which is Management of Information Systems. So I had a lot of technology background back then. I've kind of lost that. I let you guys help me
Okay, I
with
was
that
about
now.
to say, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I have to have my kids and you will help me now. But so my first career was, I worked for PricewaterhouseCoopers and I traveled all over the US doing consulting IT projects. I realized from the beginning, I wasn't as technology oriented, but more people oriented and trying to understand the client's needs. And so what I would do was meet with our clients and figure out what they wanted in their applications and then communicate that to the developers. And it kind of segued into my career as a realtor because, first of all, so then I stopped travel. I had a baby and stopped traveling and realized I could no longer travel or do that kind of career, and really wanted to be there for my child, but I also still had that drive. And so I got my real estate license in 2005, just kind of a part-time thing, but then realized the passion that I had for it, just going through my first home purchase and then understanding the wonderful things that I had gained as an IT consultant and understanding, really listening to people's needs and what they were looking for, segued into my real estate career and understanding also, that whole listening part. You've got to really understand what your client is looking for in a home and then finding that perfect home for them. So, and learning about the different personalities. I think that would be a wonderful class that I've never done that. The DISC class, but just with working with various clients constantly, you kind of become perceptive, but I could always fine tune that as well. So, that segued into my real estate career, and it started out part-time and just segued in as the years have gone on into completely full-time career, and very grateful for that. So,
Okay, dive into that just a little bit. Tell us a little bit more specifically about your real estate journey.
okay. So started out with the part-time, and then should I talk about the current role now?
Sure, yeah, whatever.
Or when they were little and kind of
However you want it,
okay,
this is
okay.
your show.
So I'll talk about from the very beginning. It started out part-time and just really, I've always been a very social person. And so I needed that aspect and just getting involved in my kids' play groups. And then once they were in school, taking a very active role in any kind of volunteer position I could get, and also looking for more leadership roles in those positions where your name would be. So I volunteered to do the weekly newsletter for the elementary school, and I threw in my signature and thought, well, no one's gonna, if I don't get in trouble for it, I'm just gonna leave it in there. And it had my, real estate information on there. Right. And so it went out to all the Colony Meadows parents every week. I took that responsibility of writing that email, but think about the marketing that I was getting. So subtle things like that, where you're getting enjoyment out of volunteering or giving back or getting to meet new people, yet you're also getting noticed subtly with the things that you are giving back. So that's what I really love. And so that's part of the whole community aspect.
Right.
Is,
okay.
Just getting involved in the community.
Okay, so you gave the example of being involved at school or
Yes.
Taking over this newsletter. That's how you kind of started this. All right, so explain a little more on that's your specialty, connecting with the community. So how in various aspects do you do that?
Let's see. So I it started out really with the kids, but then as the kids have grown, I have tried to figure out ways for myself, things that I enjoy and that I'm passionate about. It's not just always volunteering at the kids' schools anymore because they don't need me. I have 2 in college and 2 that are in high school. And so trying to figure out other avenues that I like. So my mom died of early onset Alzheimer's. So I am I'm a fundraising chair for the Walk to End Alzheimer's now. And let's see, I work out all the time and that's a motivator, and I try to socialize with people when I'm at the gym, and started playing pickleball and things that I can also do on my own, but yet I'm still meeting people. I try to be subtle about it. I don't push myself on people, but I do like to mention kind of what's going on in real estate. So then they'll eventually come back to me and start asking me questions about, oh, what about that house? Or, it brings up a nice, easy conversation. My personality is not very pushy, so that's why it's important to kind of come out as volunteering, doing things that you enjoy, that you have common with other people, and it just kind of flows naturally from there.
Yeah, I like that. Like coming from contribution and people appeal to that. And
yes,
that's pretty awesome. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate. A question that just came curiosity to me is, did you just pick up pickleball or have you been doing that for a while?
Last year.
Okay, because it seems to be all the rage right
yes,
now. So I was
actually,
just
my
curious.
mother-in-law told me about it, and I've never really, I tried tennis because obviously that would be a great way to meet people, but too busy with work, and I did my team a favor and dropped out of that right away because I can't go to the drills, can't do, it's just too time consuming. But pickleball is easy and fun, and my husband and I can do that together. So yeah, it was a recent thing, and I'm not very good, but it's still a way to get out and socialize. So
if you take anything away from this, pickleball is easy.
yeah,
right?
it's not hard like tennis. Yes. And also one other thing, I love reading, and so I'm in 3 different book clubs.
Mm.
So I do Audible though. I don't sit around and read because I'm constantly driving in the car. So
Do they know that?
yeah. So you can walk, you can drive, but it's still getting your mind. It's great because if you're stuck in the car, you're gonna go crazy all the time. So with the books, it's really nice. Yeah. So book club, form something. I recommend, if you don't have one, find some people that are interested in the same thing and get a group together.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. All right. So your production speaks for itself, right? You're a top producer, high volume. Yeah. So some people might assume that, hey, you've been doing this for a while. You said 2003 or something like that, and you've established a community and you're producing at a high level. Okay. That's because you've established that for a long time. It's really not the case, right?
Right.
You actually started in one
Yes.
area and
Yes.
then moved to another and basically had to start over.
Yes.
Right? Tell us about
So
that.
I lived in Siena when my kids were babies, and I would just go outside and drink wine and get clients. It was awesome. It was really
That's not what we
great.
do in Siena.
Yeah, it was wonderful. But and then years and years later, so I built myself up there just by doing all the things that I was saying, being involved in the schools, that kind of thing. And then years later, I got a divorce, and then decided, we're gonna go to someplace new. So took my kids to where I grew up, just moved down the line into First Colony. And so moved to First Colony. Well, when you leave a community, and I wasn't as active, that's one thing I probably should have done with staying in touch with everyone. They always say you've got to continue to maintain those relationships. I didn't have the technology like Command is now, which is amazing, but you must stay on top of that, the connection that you have. And I still have all my good friends, so they're always going to use me, but the not seeing your signs and not having that presence in that community, it really does hurt. And that's why I realized you've got to focus on where, for me, where I live, and stay specialized in that area. So when I moved to the First Colony area, I rebuilt all that. It took about, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 years to really get up to that level again and gain everyone's trust, and have them realize I was the market expert. I specialize in that area, and for them to come to me for advice and that kind of thing. But yeah, so every time it's difficult when you move, it really is. So, but I'm grateful. I'm established now, and people do, contact me for listings in the area. So it's great.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. All right. So best ways to get started, right? If you want to start establishing yourself in a particular community or area or group of people, what's the best way to get started?
I'd say find something that you're really excited about, passionate about, whether that be kids activities or social aspects that you enjoy, and join a group or form a group if you don't have one to join. Be that leader and get to know them. And that's going to just bring a whole offspring of additional, contacts for you and personal interaction.
So it's got to not feel like work when you're working.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Because otherwise, if it's like work, a lot of times I'll cancel if I don't enjoy it. So you've got to find something that you really look forward to, something that you enjoy.
Awesome. Okay. So you did say something about, it took you 3 to 4 years to reestablish yourself, but I want to dive into that just a little more. Tell me
Okay.
what kind of a time commitment or what kind of a commitment it takes to build something like this.
Well, so when I first moved to the First Colony area, I was doing the newsletter. I was a PTO fundraiser for elementary. I was homeroom mom for both of the kids. And they had something at my country club at the time as well that was an ambassador that had involvement where you would take new members to lunch and dinner and then get involved in all that. So it was almost, there was something every day for an hour or two. It's not like that anymore. I'm too tired. I don't have that much energy.
Hang
But
on.
back then I was really gung ho and would have basically something social planned pretty much every day, even on the weekends. We would try to socially schedule something just to get me out there. So
And you actually sold real estate in between this?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
yes. I didn't sleep. I had a lot more energy.
Okay. So how did that translate into business?
Just socially talking about what was going on. You talk about your career, you ask them about theirs. They start seeing your signs. They see that little, thing. I had my photo of my email. I market to, I'm not actively doing that now, but I was sending out a lot of postcards and that kind of thing, just so that people would start seeing and I was advertising in a magazine back then too, for the neighborhood, where they would see my picture and my advertisement and start recognizing me as being an active realtor. And then I started getting the listings. And then once the signs go up, that's really the key are the signs, and that's your best advertisement, because people are going to call you from that.
Awesome. Well, you totally teed up my next 2 questions. It's amazing. All right. So talk about financial commitment then. To build something like this or start being really involved in the community, what kind of financial commitment does it take?
I would say it's not, I think it's mainly your time. The aspect of the advertising that I was doing was very expensive at first, but the actual, your time is what you're giving back, because a lot of it was just me giving back and taking on roles to help, just with things that parents and newsletters and volunteering. So mainly time, but depending on if you're going to join a gym, costs for gym, that kind of thing. But the advertising is where, if you're not getting out there, you've still got to, and volunteering or getting involved, you've still got to get out there some other way. And that would be advertising. So I think that's a lot more expensive. The good way to go would be immerse yourself in your community. And you not only meet new people, but you feel good about yourself too. So
Okay. And the second thing you were talking about, it seems like it was about a consistency, right? So to build something
Yes.
like this and have continuous business come to you, how consistent do you need to be?
Very, because they'll forget about you if you're not consistent. So kind of like when I was in Siena, if they didn't see my open house signs, or I wasn't at the elementary school anymore, they might think you moved on if you don't stay in touch with them. That's why command is so important, to remind you. You could set up reminders, or Nimesh can show you how to do all the touch points where they automatically send you, you automatically reach out to them with just an auto-generated thing. That's still better than nothing, because if you're not doing anything, they will forget about you. No matter how nice you are, how good of friends you are, it's still, you've got to stay in touch with those contacts.
Well, sometimes life just happens,
Yes.
right? And it's like, oh, I totally forgot.
Yes. Yes.
Those are the worst moments.
And then you
right?
find out that they've listed the house with someone else, and yeah.
happens, right? All
Yeah.
right, so tell me about your plan right now, like now in your business currently, like how consistent do you stay? Like what are some of the activities that you do?
Okay, so for me, I have really started trying to, I haven't been the best about command, so I just got all that ready to go. And so I have to stay on top of that because I'm preaching that to you all. It's very important to reach out to people because a lot of times you get, when you're super busy, you don't want to reach out and call people. You just don't want to do that extra effort, but you have to. If you don't, someone else that's just as involved or just as nice will be a little bit pushier and they get the listings over you, or they find out about it before you and they've already started, going forward with them. And so consistency is key. And even if you don't, not that motivated, maybe like they say, what are you supposed to do? How many 10 calls a week, or at least one call a day, you should be reaching out to someone and texting. For me, so my current thing is I try to have a couple social lunches a week and stay in touch with people that way. And then I'm in the 3 book clubs, but I don't mind that because I like listening to books as long as they're good books. And then the Walked in Alzheimer's. And basically, whenever people ask me, well, will you help? So Sapna is very involved in the Fort Bend Education Fund. She's a perfect example of being involved in the community as well, like amazing. So I try to do roles, like I've been on the Fort Bend Education Fund before, but it's also important to prioritize which ones you're passionate about at that time and really kind of dive into that. If you spread yourself thin, then you can't attend all the meetings, and that's not a good way to network either. You want to make sure that you have quality engagement with the things that you're doing.
Awesome. All right, so since you've brought a book club a couple of times, and it's kind of putting you on the spot, do you have a book to recommend?
Oh my gosh, well, I like weird stuff, like murder kind of mystery things. Creepy stuff. But yeah, most of my book clubs are the murder mystery kind of romance things.
Shift is the right answer.
Shift?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's what we're choosing for our next.
Oh, the next flow. That's
The
awesome.
next, yeah, that's, I'm hosting. That's what it's gonna be, right?
Awesome.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Okay, so give me like 3 action items, final
Okay.
advice to everybody, like just narrow it down to these are the 3 things that you should focus on if this is the direction you want to go in.
Okay, so probably get a little bit redundant, but obviously you
Okay,
got to find
recap.
something that you enjoy, first of all, that you're passionate about, so that you can go in there happy and bond with other people and build relationships that way. And then, so club, committee, book club, something as simple as book club, walking club, just something. And then consistently attend the functions, be present and friendly and engage them. Try to take up a leadership role if you can. And then also, run for some sort of communications or leadership role so that people really take note of you. And then make sure subtly, I like to be subtle about it, but the people know that you're a realtor and that you love your job, and show that passion, and they're going to start coming to you for advice about real estate. And then they'll, that communication will then go into another, people will hear around you and then also start coming. So it kind of just blossoms
Love
out.
it.
So yeah.
Love it. Yeah. So if we had to recap, right?
Mhm.
Find something you love,
Mhm.
right? Be stay top of mind,
Yes.
and be present, be seen,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Real estate simple, not
absolutely.
easy.
Oh,
Right? Isn't that what they
it's-
say?
Yes.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Kitty Valens, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're so awesome. All right, let's rock and roll. Oh, Norm, oh, we have a question. Okay, LaDonna, what's up? Kitty, come back up here real quick so that they
Are
can
there
hear you.
any particular things that you don't do or want to avoid when
Good question.
engaging these
Yeah, anything
groups?
you've learned that you just stay away from or didn't work for you? Oh,
Let's see, I would say, any things that I don't do. Well, I don't like to overschedule myself. So focus on just a couple of things that you really enjoy. I don't think I would do big political things or something that would, I want to be approachable to everyone. I don't want to ever have some sort of personal, I don't know, it's more about just being charitable and giving back or doing something fun. So that's kind of what I
Sure.
focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. But if you just join way too many, then it's all a burden. And so that's why I say, try to figure out ones that you're passionate about and stick with just a couple of them.
Good deal. Thank you. Appreciate you. Awesome. All right, I think we're ready for sponsors. All right, where's our partners at? Hurry up, he's beating you.
Hey, good morning. Well, I'll go ahead and start it off today.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, Melissa, for being late. Hey, as you all know, we do have a 100% financing program that's available. If there's any of you that have listings right now that aren't moving, can I see a show of hands? Okay, so a conversation with a seller for a property that's been sitting for a while, would you consider someone coming with a loan program that I have access to that requires no money down for the buyer? It's a great program. They still have to have decent credit and in order to be able to qualify for the loan program. In addition, maybe we don't reduce the sales price to try to gather more people. Maybe we offer a seller contribution. So truly the potential buyer could get in with absolutely no money out of pocket. Would that be a conversation you might be willing to have with a seller if their home is in an area that would qualify? We're just looking for ways for you all that have listings to be able to push out and offer something else that might attract buyers. It's either price, it might be rates. Our program now that I locked a rate last week at 5.375 because the market, today's rate on that program, 6.375. Buyers are concerned about rate. So this may be an obstacle that we can overcome by offering no money out of pocket. That's going to help offset possibly some rate. So that's a conversation. We are offering, or Denise actually has a class on personalities and how to read personalities tomorrow. It's a 1-hour CE class. It's in Meridiana, out 288 in Manville at the Perry Homes model. There will be lunch. It's from 11 a.m. tomorrow until 1. She's doing that in joint with Nicole Jones at Fidelity National. So they're going to be doing that tomorrow. Let her know if you want to come. It's going to be something, some good information. And then we are offering to agents a 5 vows of selling loan, program for real estate agents. We've done different seminars with a person in the mortgage industry named Dennis Black that also does classes for real estate agents to talk about different selling and how to win and working with different types of buyers as well as sellers. So that class is available to you all. We're doing it Tuesday, March the 7th. I've got a 10 a.m. until 12 and then 1 until 3. If you're interested, we're going to do it at Studio Movie Grill over in City Center. It is about selling and selling techniques to help increase your production if that's an interest you have. So get with us, please. Thank you.
That's an interest. Everybody.
Hi, I'm Melissa, downstairs at Patent Title. Real quick, last week, our Battle for the Charities didn't go as planned, but we have a new concept. I think that'll work. So what they did, they were going 4 bags at a time, real slow, right? So slow and steady obviously wins the race because we were trying to rush with 1 bag at a time and fill the bag. So, you know, they had 4, we had 1, and Turtle always wins the race, Sapana says. It's true. That doesn't mean slow down though, Sapana. Keep it going.
Well, last year we implemented a rule that it was supposed to be 1 bag at a time.
Right.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it.
I know, see?
So they still cheated again
So
this year.
they did cheat, and I feel like if you were there, we could have won. Real quick, I wanted to mention that we have a doc prep department that can handle anything from power of attorney to maybe seller financing contract. We can write any of that up. And so if you need, you don't have to have an open title contract with us. If you need anything like that, like for us to prepare a power of attorney, come see us and we'll put you in contact, it's $100, $200, something like that. But we do have a doc prep department that can specifically do power of attorneys, seller financing, owner financing, things like that. And so just let me know. Fun fact is that 250 million roses are sold on Valentine's Day, and half of them are red. There you go.
Thank you.
Come and see. Oh, but if you do need the doc prep department, just email sugarland@patenttitle.com or just come see me.
Cool. Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome.
All right, Yui.
Hello, my name is
Second running
Yu Reliant. I love my job. Okay, love my company. So I love being here. Okay, this is one of my favorite realtor. She's really good at doing referral, really good at relationship. Yeah.
And it's super simple with Reliant Energy. She's so great. Everybody just take a picture of this right now. All you do is send a 3-way text with your client, her, and an introduction. And at that point, she's going to take it over, get them all the information and the rates. And this is an option that they have. Not that they have to use her, but it gives them a first point of contact and an option. It's just makes your buying transaction easier as well and providing value to your client. So it's super easy, super easy.
This is a special rate, right? Yui, through you, like that. It's not like the
Our
retail
way
rate.
is better than you calling Reliant.
Yep.
But it's not the best way because we need to pay you guys a referral fee, right? But at least, I mean, when people moving, they have so many to choose. But if they come to me and narrow down which plan is good for them, because a lot of people don't know which one is good for them. It's helping them make it easy.
It's awesome.
For the-
Concierge service.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I also give them water, gas number, and internet number.
Okay.
Just to make it easy.
All in one service.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
deal.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, and her number's over there on the wall too,
Yeah.
guys, when you need it. Awesome. Thank you, Yi. Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. Awesome. Oh, Sheena's already up. My bad. I didn't know it was already. Norman beat me. Go for it.
Hi, good morning. I'm Shanna Crane. I'm with American Home Shield, and I am y'all's local representative for home warranties. So I am always happy to speak with your buyer regarding that home warranty process. Just give me a call or email me, and I can reach out to them and talk to them, set at that expectation up front to the client so they understand the warranty and the process of the warranty. Also, just a reminder, the warranty is going to benefit really all 3 parties in the transaction. It's going to benefit that buyer when they move into the home and they think it's in perfect working condition, right? And then they benefits the seller when they move out of the home and they thought they left it in perfect working condition. And then it's going to benefit you as an agent as a risk management tool. So after the time the house closes and something is to occur, who do they call? They call you, right? So when the warranty is in place, it gives them another place to call. So that's when you can give them that gentle reminder of that's why we have the home warranty. That's the next phone call. So it's a lot easier conversation if something were to happen after the time of close. Okay. I brought y'all lunch today. I hope that y'all enjoy. And if y'all have any questions, just reach out to me. Thank you.
Are you going to be around, Shana, for a little bit?
I will be.
Okay, awesome. If y'all have any questions, come find her. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all for being in. One little piece of note, I did not ask Kitty to give those command plugs, I promise. Yet everything she talked about and top of mind, stay in here at 1 o'clock, be in here at 1 o'clock, okay, for the Smart Plans workshop. Enjoy your day, enjoy your lunch. Thank you very much for being here.